Hey, what's up, guys? I'm hoping this is working. One second. I'm in the middle of getting everything. I've had a very, very hectic day. So, yes. I'm in the process of setting everything up. But I said screw it. I guess I will start the stream while I set everything up. I have no idea if you guys can even hear me. I don't even know if I have music playing. I know for a fact I don't have music playing. So, refresh this. Later date. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, that's pretty cool. Alright, let me open up the stream to make sure all the audio and whatnot work. Is all the audio? Okay, the audio is working. Beautiful. Let me get some music on. Okay, that is fairly loud for me, so I'm gonna lower that. Let me head over to Twitter real quick and then make a tweet about the fact we live. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright. So how's it going, everyone? Actually, let me just make sure this link brings us to the right place. Beautiful, it does. Alright. So, I'm actually gonna mute my mic real quick as I crack open a beverage. Alright. So today, we're gonna try to hit Legend again. I was playing... Well, I guess you guys have a minor spoiler of what the deck is for today's video. So, I thought that today, I'd play a combination of these two decks. I'm gonna start with some Pillager Rogue. And just try to grind to Legend. I mean, if we get on a good win streak, we should be able to win. Let's just hope to not see that many mages. Although if I see like 2 or 3 mages, I'm just gonna hop off and go back to Shadowwalk. Yeah, but if we don't see mages, we're again. I think this deck, fuck me. I think this deck is favored against most decks in the game. Mage being one of the sole exceptions. I kind of want to just concede this game right away. Not gonna lie, I don't even really want to play this game. I'm so tired of seeing fucking mage. It's actually ridiculous. There's very few things that actually get me tilted in this game. Seeing the mage class is one of them. That's such a weak discount. Also, this hand is awful. This hand is complete fucking shit. Kind of want to coin this out. I can do it. It's better to do it next turn. It's the only thing. Yeah. Yeah, draw your 3 cards because you are playing very fair and balanced cards. Man. I'm actually super close to just escape concede. Not gonna lie. I'm fairly close to just doing that. That was almost really bad. Okay. Next turn it's Shroud. Ideally we draw like Scab, Mailbox Dancer. Maybe if we hit an early enough kill, we'll be fine. But I don't think so. Again, it takes him just hitting like it actually just takes him hitting objection and I just lose the game. This game becomes almost impossible to win. So yeah. Very weak discount. This is fun and interactive. I love playing this game. I love playing against Secret Mage Copium. Quite literally, when I was playing yesterday or this morning, I played a couple games for the video that's coming out today. And I'm pretty sure there's a rant in that video about me hating on Mage. I stand by that. Ill Rogue? No, Ill Mage, man. Mage is the most brain dead class currently in the game. If people get mad at certain combo decks playing Solitaire, and they don't get mad at Mage being Mage, there's a problem, if I'm being honest. Because yes, Rogue can be obnoxious to play against, I'll be honest, like, sure, but there's so many more decks that are just as, if not more obnoxious to play against, in my opinion. I guess it's just prep here. I'm gonna find evasion. Okay, we found an evasion. I forgot how many spells I put at the bottom. I think I have room for one. Discount this. Beautiful. So let's just throw that there. Alright, well, pray for no objection. Play for no kill a minion spell. And we potentially have a chance to win this game. If he has counterspell, we can still win fairly easily. It's mostly objection that we can't beat. Objection, Flame Ward, both really, really difficult cards for us to beat in this situation. We could beat almost anything else, though. I just want to see him slam counterspell, and then pass. Please be a counterspell. Oh, he played 2 secrets. Oh, I mean, I can't win the game anymore. This was super fun and interactive. I'm 1 mana off being able to do any play that actually does anything. I missed on the other evasion, which is awful. Swindle potentially gets me there. Evasion, mailbox dancer? That is not evasion. 50-50. Beautiful. I can kill something here, I guess. Yeah, let's just do this and this. Okay. Now can I play around all the other cards? I can. I can just barely. I can play around 1 kill spell on a minion and counter spell. I can do that. I can't play around everything else is the problem. And if that's ice block, I mean, I lost anyways. If it's ice blocks, there's nothing I could have done. Okay. Believe I found the line. Beautiful. So this costs the 1 extra mana. And that gain a whole bunch of mana. Okay. Oh, that was way too close for comfort. All right, there we go. I hate playing against Mage so much. Okay, we got there. We managed to beat the Mage. Okay, hopefully no more Mages. Hopefully no more Mages. Oh, I'd give so much to just play like 10 games in a row and not see the mage class. I'd pay so much money. If I'm being honest, like I don't like playing against decks like Pirate Rogue, obviously, just as much as I don't like, well, not quite just as much as I don't like playing against Secret Mage, but like I feel like those matchups always feel like there's something I could have done better. Where the mage matchup, I legitimately just feel where it's just like, oh well, unlucky, I just died on curve. I'm gonna keep the extortion. It's fine. This hand is not ideal. It's like not perfect, but Blackwater Cutlass trade on one, potentially discounting extortion is not bad. It's Shudder. If it being Shudder, I trade this. Sure, I can't trade it away like this. Feels bad. Okay. Well, we have Shark and we have Pillager. There's a couple cards we're missing, but nonetheless, we could be fine. Second Pillager. Jesus. With Scab, we almost have lethal. Scab, a bounce spell. There's a couple cards that just give us lethal with Scab. There's the bounce spell. There's another bounce spell. Not ideal. I think I actually rather take the draw here over the Tenwu. No, it has to be the Tenwu. Okay. The draw, there's a very, very good argument to take the draw there. Not gonna lie. Taking the Tenwu plays around a couple other cards that I'd rather play around. Swindle is also, like, probably our best draw here. I know so the reason I was holding off there, I wasn't sure if I want to coin out the Shroud afterwards or just waste the mana, but that has to die in case he's holding Mutinous. I get a little punished now because of that card. Okay. Get a little bit punished by the Loatheb. I get punished if he has Macaw, but or Macaw or a couple other cards. Grumble is also really hard to beat from here. Oh, he played those in the wrong order. Okay, there's a couple top decks here that just win me the game. Oh, I'm so glad he conceded. I did not have lethal and he had me dead on board, I feel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 13. Okay, not quite. It's 9, 10, 16. I was at 20 something. Very, very glad he conceded there. Oh, okay. Okay. I hope everyone has a beverage. I currently got me a Coca-Cola. It's pretty good. I'm vibing. Shroud is not a bad draw. Oh. Okay, I just hit one more mage and I'll go play a different deck. I'm sure I'm not even kidding. If I hit one more mage, I'm going to play a different deck. So far, we're at 66% mages. 66% mage, 33% other decks that are also meant to counter my deck, but hey. It's not quest mage, which means it's secret, which means I have to play around a million cards and it's really, really hard and obnoxious and I don't like doing it, but it's something I have to do and that makes me angry. Yeah. Okay. Oh, is it Reno Mage? If it's Reno Mage, I mean, this is a fairly easy matchup, actually. Okay, that's a fine get. Take the Scab. Scab just means there's only 3 more cards we absolutely need for lethal. Well, not absolutely, but that help with lethal, and it's Spirit and Spectral. Oh, there's a Spectral. Okay, well, Spirit of the Shark now. I mean, okay. Realistically, I do need more. Realistically, I also need Tenwu and Spirit of the Shark. Tenwu to play around Explosive Ruins and Objection. Spirit of the Shark to have the easy way of dealing absurd amount of damage without 10 mana. Oh, it's Ice Block, because it is okay. So it's Ice Block, which means I'm looking for like 10 cards actually, I feel. 8, this means not the 7. I can Serrated Bone Strike that. This burns me a card, but I have to do it anyways. Ideally, I draw Potion and Spirit. Like, those would be the single best 2 cards to draw. But I didn't. So now I burn a card, and I just have to hope it's neither of those 2 cards. It becomes so much harder to win if I burn one of those 2. I mean, Shark, it's almost impossible, but it's still doable. Versus burning Potion, again. Don't burn Potion. Don't burn Potion. Or Shark. So 1, 2, and 11, 1 and 5 roughly. Can I dodge the 1 and 5? Of course I can't. Why would I be able to dodge the 1 and 5? Why would I be able to dodge the 1 and 5? Doesn't make sense. It's actually less than a 1 and 5 too. Pain and misery. I want the mage class to be deleted. Please. Trying to think if there was a way I could have played that better. And the answer was playing the Serrated Bone Strike that I copied. But even then, that was like really, really bad. Yeah, there was like no real play I had there to actually win the game. Well, with what he had in hand, it became super, super hard. Keep this whole hand. Paladin is also really rough because it could be Tax Paladin. And if it is Tax Paladin, this matchup is absurdly hard to actually pilot properly. Because they just raise the price of everything in your deck, and then it becomes really, really hard to actually play properly. I want to hold on to this, but I have to be really, really fast in this matchup. Prep is not bad. I'm gonna probably save it for a little bit later. If that is exactly Watch Post. Okay, so it's super aggro. Interesting. Very interesting. Do this because I can potentially get serrated. Alright. Shark Mailbox Dancer over the next 2 turns. Or just Shroud into Shark Mailbox Dancer. That'd be pretty legit, not gonna lie. Alright. How many pirates are you pulling from your hand? Oh, 0. That's actually really good for me. This is looking like I'm though dead really, really early on. Man, I have to throw away the coin here. I hate throwing away the coin in a scenario like this. I don't have Swindle left. I have to just go with the Secret Passage. If I miss on Secret Passage, I probably just lose the game, but I feel like I have to go for it. This is really good. I want to leave that in the deck because I want to be able to draw it. My hand is really, really slow. To be fair, again, I'm like 2 cards away from just having lethal. So I guess I shouldn't say it's that slow, but it's still not ideal. I'm also terrified of seeing, it's a couple cards I'm terrified of seeing, if I'm being honest, from him. Shroud is really, really good for me. I no longer have lethal with coin or with mailbox dancer because I don't have coin. Man is running light justice in his deck. Interesting. Need to survive for one more turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have the play of SI7 Extortion on one of his guys. The problem with that is that it requires me drawing... No, I have to toss this. Oh, I lost the game. Oh well. Oh well, nothing I could have done. Yeah. My hand was really, really shit this game. It started off really, really good, and then it ended super weak because I drew coin, door that drew nothing. Oh well. Oh man. These are some rough games I'm getting with Pillager. I think that last game it was potential I could have won if I would have saved the secret passage to the turn after so I had more mana to play it. I think that might have been a misplay. But yeah. Uh I never remember if you're supposed to keep prep or not. I don't think so. I think prep is too slow to keep. It's a card you don't mind drawing, but I think it's a card that overall is slightly too slow to keep. Because sitting something like this allows you to kill way earlier, so it's significantly better. Alright, this is a 50-50. Oh, I lost every single... This is the worst out of all 3 possibilities. This was the best, this was second best. How's it going? Um... You can play this a little bit slower. It's really risky playing it slow against Shudderwock, but I feel like I have to in this scenario. My hand favors me playing a little... Okay, I lose the game. It's an 8th. I know it sounds weird being able to predict that it's a loss on turn... What is this? Turn 2? Turn 3? But this card says there's basically nothing I could do to win the game. That's a fine pull. It's actually not the worst pull in my hand. This was probably the worst one. This would probably be second worst. Okay, that's pretty good if he plays that here. This brings me up to 10 cards. Oh well, that was really, really unfortunate. I'm gonna burn a Shadow Step now, and that's exactly the card I need in this situation. Oh, I burned 2 cards. Oh, hopefully he doesn't draw his second Dirty Rat or his Mutinous. Those are the only two cards I lose to. Okay, he doesn't have a discount anymore, so that means he can't play any of the Murlocs. Except for Firemancer, Flurg, and Finley. And now this is lethal, yeah. Fairly certain this is lethal. If it's not lethal, I fucked up hard, but I'm fairly certain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 16. Should be Xaxes. Or 1 over because he took 1 damage from my weapon. Easy. Alright. That is the classic, that's the classic way to kill. Is 6 mana, and then either have Shadow Step for the Mailbox Dancer or whatever. That's just your super classic way to kill a Pillager Rogue. Yeah, it's the most obvious line. When you start finding weirder lines, are the turn 4 kills and the turn 5 kills. Those are the games where it's like you actually need to know the deck in and out to get those kills properly and effectively every single time. And even then, it's something you can't do every single game. It's omega hard to actually get the turn 4 kills. You need like almost a perfect draw. I believe it's also possible to get turn 3 kills, but I don't think I've ever had myself get a turn 3 kill. It's like it requires drawing some fucked amount of prep swindles, and kind of want to say that for 3. Yeah, I'll play slow. It's a Warlock. Okay, it's Disco. I think I can play this game a little bit slower because I drew already so many combo pieces, and I'm guaranteed to draw another combo piece off of this. So we're looking for prep, we're looking for coins. Like, ideally, I think it's like coin scab, then we top deck shark. Something like that, or it would be like optimal. That is terrifying. Well, 50% of the time I just die here. Oh, no, I just always get fucked here. Feels bad. Prep is not bad. Draw a spell. Potion, it's a little bit hard to play with Potion, but it's not the worst. Shadow Step is pretty good. Scab is also fairly good. Funny enough, if Potion was coin and then we top deck Shark for turn, we had lethal next turn. Evasion is not a bad draw. I don't really want to do this, but I feel like I have to. Shark is obviously the take. What's the math here? The line is do this Shadow Step, right? So this costs 0. Yeah, that's the play. So now I can go coin, scab, shark, potion, mailbox dancer, coin, copied scab, spectral pillager for lethal. Yeah, okay. That was not an obvious line, I think, for lethal, and I've been playing the deck for a while now. I would have, oh, well, that makes my life a lot easier. This, I mean, I'm still gonna go for it just because it looks fancy and flashy. Easy. Honestly, that was a little bit of a flashy win there. I could have just went with the easy run with the Tenwu, but I wanted to go for this because I was happy that I saw the line with the 1 turn earlier going The mailbox dancer shadow step. I'm very glad I saw that line. Sometimes I get happy with the lines I see. Sometimes. I actually often miss the some of the harder lines to see with this deck. I would say I'm like okay with the deck. I'd probably say I'm in the top like 10% of players that play this deck, but even then, like I'm not that confident saying it. I've hit legend a couple times with it. I've hit top 200 legend with it a couple times, but man, this deck is just not easy to play. As much as a lot of other streamers will tell you otherwise, this deck is not easy to play. At least again, that's my opinion on it. Don't need the shadow step to start. Not with Swindle in hand. I could have also mulled the coin, because okay, well, I should have mulled the coin and get the shadow step. This is actually really, really awkward. Okay, so it's either big or it's Reno. Ooh, that's a very interesting draw. Okay. Probably Shroud on 3 into something Swindle. Oh, I guess it's just this then. Take this. No, take this. Okay, well, we actually potentially have a super early lethal here, like a turn 4 lethal. If we get exactly Scab Shark off of the Shroud. Scab Shark is super, super early lethal. It's actually so much damage. We missed on the Shark. Sedge. He's had a really slow start as Big Priest, so we do just win this game. Unless it's not Big Priest and I'm being thrown for a loop. Yeah. We have a shitload of damage. Maybe top deck Shark for turn? Top deck Shark? Come on, let's go. That's not a Shark. Yeah, let's just draw a Shark. Nine cards in hand. The only thing I would do would be prep out an evasion, which I sadly cannot do. Did I hit second prep? I did not hit the second prep. Oh. Alright. I mean, if I would have hit it, I would have went for it, but alas, I did not hit it, so I cannot go for it. And my guess is he's just gonna go Shroud here, or Shadow, and he's gonna die on my turn. But that's my expectations. I mean, I'm hoping that's what he does. I hope he doesn't just randomly hit me with like rat. Oh, he had an insanely slow start. Oh, I feel bad. Just kidding. He's a big priest. Right. Feels good. Right. Feels good. Alright. We had a technically an additional 4 damage there, I believe. Where we could have bounced this and then replayed this. I believe there was a way there to actually, if I would have went with a different order of playing my things in, I believe I was actually able to bounce a Pillager and then kill him with Pillager. I believe that is the line I could have done there. Like if I had to do an absurd amount of damage, I had a triple Pillager turn there. So that's like an additional like 40 damage. So pretty good. Pretty good. Uh A rogue, I see. Okay. Against rogue, I'm gonna keep this. I don't like it, but I am gonna keep the extortion. So the reason I'm keeping extortion here is he has the coin, which means he has the potential turn 1 coin ships cannon, and if he does have that, I have an answer to it that is affordable to play that's not the bone spike. I mean, to be fair, I didn't know I was going to draw the bone spike. Oh, I'll play the ship's cannon. Oh, oh. Take the second shroud. You could have made an argument for the coin or for the Shadow of Demise, because, I mean, I have already a shroud. But I'd like to not have to worry about necessarily, like, making sure all my shit is in, like, perfect order. Also, there's my coin I need. Alright. Okay. So, my next turn is get counterfeit coin. Ideally, we draw Shark Scab off this, and then we top deck Mailbox Dancer. Some combination of thing like that. To be fair, I actually don't even really need the coin here, because I have this. Which kind of acts like a mini coin. Now it acts like a major coin. Let's start with this. Draw 2. Okay, let's see Scab here. Oh, this is not good. It is just the coin, though. It's really bad. No Scab is awful for me. Although we can, like, hit, like, Swindle and then draw it off that. Like, that would not be bad, but we are taking a lot of damage here, which I am not a fan of. Okay. Oh, there's so much damage on board. Oh. Well, he just dies. Well, we're clearly just better than he is at the game, so... Yeah. Uh... Eating that ship's cannon on turn 1 saved us, actually, 20 health. That's how bad ship's cannon, like, that's how much damage a ship's cannon on turn 1 actually does. It is so good. It does so much damage that you have to play around it very, very well, or you will just get cucked by it. If I'm being honest. So, yeah. Ooh. Keep this. Again, it doesn't have the coin this time, so like the extortion is less good. I still want to say. Okay, this is not. Pass on turn 1. Seeing the pass on turn 1 makes me think it's Pillager or Edwin. In which case, in this matchup, your best card is actually the Evasion. Evasion prevents him from going off, and it's not good that we don't have something to play on turn 2 here, but it's not the end of the world because we hold on. You don't do this attack. The reason you don't do this attack is the 1 damage doesn't matter, right? If we're OTKing the opponent, we're OTKing them. We're dealing 30 plus damage in 1 turn. Oh my god, it actually is Pirate Rogue. Well, these evasions now feel really bad. Okay. Also, throw all my theory about playing against Pillager Rogue out the window. Actually, I could finish giving it. It's good to know if you want to pick up the deck and learn to play it properly. Take a lot of damage here, but I think with double evasion, I should be able to stem the bleeding a little bit. Six, 7, 3, 3. Okay. Oh my god, that's a second ship's cannon. That's terrifying. Okay. If I don't drop below 10, I should be fine. Because I need to kill him before he's able to slam smite anyways, so... Shark is a phenomenal draw. Seven cards. Oh, I drew that. That's not ideal. Drawing this is really, really bad. 7 cards. Prep is not bad. Coin is not bad. I wish I would have drawn the Shroud. Because drawing Shroud would have meant that I could have went off next turn. But now we take 3 here. He develops more shit. We play another evasion. We probably take 3 again. And we have to hope to kill him on the turn after. So, yeah. This is not looking good, if I'm being honest. This is actually looking awful. Shroud is good. Swindle is okay. Prep ain't it. Yeah, I hit none of the actual econ units. Oh. Yeah, we hit neither Scab nor Mailbox Answer. With Scab and Mailbox Answer, there was a potential that I could have finangled. Well, with either or, I mean, with Scab I guaranteed had lethal. Mailbox Answer was not guaranteed. But yeah, if I would have hit Scab, that game was super easy. If I had drawn Mailbox Answer and not Scab, I would have went with the Prep Shroud on the turn I went what is it called? On the turn I went Secret Passage instead of going for the just draw, hopefully hit the Mailbox Answer that way. Oh, this hand's awful. This hand is a full mull. Yeah, because this way, because with Scab, the game becomes super, super easy. Without Scab, you can still technically find lethal. It's just so much harder, I'll be honest. Coming from someone that plays this deck a lot, there is lethals that don't revolve around Scab, but they typically revolve you being at 10 mana. Okay, well. Another Big Priest. Big Priest is typically a fairly favorable matchup, because the 2 evasions typically do stall him just enough for you to be able to get there. But at the same time, it's still not an easy matchup. It's a really good draw. Got the Scab, got Tenwu. We have 2 more minion draws in our deck with both Swindles, so... Could just slam both of them now. I only get 1 minion draw, though, out of it. I'll go down to 7. Maybe I hit a card here that allows me to do it. Coin, Shade. Ha. That's not good. That's gonna look super weird to him, but it gives us a coin. So that means we can activate both of these Swindles next turn. We go up to 9 cards. We play 3. We're down to 6. We hopefully draw Spirit of the Shark, Mailbox Dancer, and a 0-cost spell to just throw away. Prep maybe to play the second one. But yeah. Or I just top deck Shroud, in which case I'll just probably slam Shroud and hope I hit. If I don't hit, play this. Or I'd actually have to coin first. It's kind of awkward. Illuminate, that was super, super quick. So I guess that means that is the card he was looking for. Okay, well, I'm going for this. Okay. Prep is pretty darn good. I don't have any coins in hand. I think I just have to risk burning a card. I need 6 mana, right? Nah, I mean, I just need to hope I draw a spell I can play that costs relatively 0, or he summons Neptulon, so that way Sword of Bone Spike is it. That is a thing as well. Wait, I had Shadow Step, I didn't have to do that. Fuck me. Oh well. Hit Neptulon? Beautiful. Okay. GG. GG. Oh, well, we hit the prep, so it actually did not matter. Play the cards faster. Fuck you, animations. Man, I hate animations in this game. Yeah, well, he's dead. Did a little bit of overkill there to make up for last game. All right. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Well, it's easy. I just want to hit like 7 more games, 1 in a row. Easy. I've played so many games this deck. Look at all these games played. That is actually absurd. That is an absurd amount of games. Okay, well, it's the last game of this deck. I told myself I'd stop when I hit 3 mages. Okay. I think it's very possible that I switch and I just go play Shadowwalk Shaman. Like, that is something I will realistically go and do. I do really, really like Shadowwalk Shaman, so I'm not too mad about that. Oh, maybe it's another Reno Mage. Reno Mage is a winnable matchup. The other mages are really, really hard. I mean, Reno Mage, not to say it's easy, because they still have Ice Block, but it's a matchup we can realistically win. Last time we only lost to this mage for the soul oh no, it's just Renathal secret. Yep. That's me having pain and misery. Hopefully it's not counterspell. I mean, if it's counterspell, I mean, what can you do? I'm going Shroud next turn. I can't afford to play around it. You really have more secrets. Put a second Lackey just because fuck me. Okay, well, I guess I can test now. Well, huge punish. Throwing away the coin there is actually so bad for me. It's ridiculously bad for me. That means those are both either Explosive Ruins or Rigged Fair games. Still don't really want Rigged Fair games to trigger if it is that, but with this hand, it will. I'm not gonna bother even trying to play around it. I can. I don't think it's worth it overall. Give me something good and playable. It's not what I wanted to see. Okay. That means that is either Explosive Ruins or Objection. Either way, I need like 6 mana, not like naturally 6 mana to actually be able to try to do anything around that. With 6 mana and a coin in hand, I can play around it. It's just really, really difficult. Very glad he hit with that and not the 5/5. That is very, very good for me. No more secrets. How about you just don't play secrets for the rest of the game? Does that work for you? Because that works for me. No more secrets played, please. 7 cards in hand. I need this coin. Oh, man. Pretty sure I'm just dead here, right? 9, 11, 13, 14 with a 0 power. Fairly certain I'm just dead. How does anybody find joy in actually playing that deck? I've never been more bored than when I played Secret Mage playing Hearthstone. Like, the deck is just so easy. How does anybody find any resemblance of joy playing that deck? Oh, he actually has 2 different anti-creature spells. Very, very unfortunate. I want this, but I was hoping a Rigged Fair games to trigger. But it doesn't matter. I go down to 1. Unless it's exactly Objection. Objection Flame Ward, I just lose the game. It has to be Objection Flame Ward or I actually just lose. There's nothing I can do. Just accept it. Just accept the fact you're playing at Secret Mage and the game is just unfun. Man, I hate playing at Secret Mage so much. The Brain Dead easy fucking deck. It would cost them so little to just actually play a deck that requires any resemblance of skills. And then they have the nerve to rope. Like, what type of basement dwelling troll am I playing against? I hope to get the notification that says my opponent left. Yeah. Oh well. What can you do? Can't do anything when your opponent's playing Secret Mage. Secret Mage is by far the single worst matchup this deck has, and it sucks to hit because it's not even really like, oh, I could have played that game better, because there was no playing the game better. The only thing that there was not getting unlucky. Not hitting Secret Mage, not having them have 10 secrets, not like, yeah. Druid is a fairly good matchup actually overall. I like the Druid matchup. I'm fairly confident in it overall. Like occasionally they're running Dirty Rats, and if they are, I mean, oh well. But the biggest thing that you have is this card right here. The reason you play one of this is because Druid is always popular in Wild. So the potion allows you to do 2 different bursts of damage. That allows you to take certain games, right? Because you'll often put them so low off the first one that they'll have to wipe your minions, which allows the potion of polymorph to give you that extra little bit of a kick in order to push it over the top. So I do really enjoy having it in the deck. It is one of those cards that comes down to personal preference. I've seen a lot of Pillager Rogue lists that don't run it. I've even seen some lists that run 2 of. Which I think is a little bit excessive, but I've seen some lists that run 2 of it. Not that big of a fan of those. I've tried them, not that big of a fan. Okay. That is a lot of armor he has though. That is a lot of armor. Was kind of planning going prep, but okay. We have like 2 really good draws in our deck, being Mailbox Dancer and Tenwu. Hitting the Mailbox Dancer is actually probably by far the best. Okay, let's just do this. This 8 cards. Just if I was about to say, if I draw exactly Shroud, I'm able to play it. Start with this. Man. I guess yeah, we just take the Shroud. We don't want to draw that, so we can throw it at face. Important to know, SI7 Extortion can be thrown at face. And that extra little 3 damage, I know it doesn't seem like much, but that actually adds up throughout the game. Being able to just squeeze in that extra little 3 damage. So don't be afraid to just throw them, especially against druids. Against druids, I'll actually, if I don't have a play on 2, I'll actually hold my weapon. I'll get a weapon and I'll hold it to prevent them from being able to just answer it. But to be able to throw an XI7 Extortion after he gains armor. In my opinion, it's the right play. I don't know if there's a lot of other people that do that, but that's at least how I see the matchup. Your matchup is like really dependent on how well you draw and whatnot, so it makes sense to hold your cards and play a little bit safer than you normally would. Yeah. That's fine. Theo is the only card I don't want to see here, or Dirty Rat. Okay, well, no, he can't play either unless he has Give Me More Mana. That's fine, I'm holding the full combo in hand. Well. Okay. Time to use Giga Brain. 45. 45 is a lot of damage to do, but I think it's possible. It's doable with this end, I think. It should be, at least. And if it's not, oh well. Me, I guess. The only card I wish I still had, that I wish that I would have currently in my hand, is Shadow Step. Okay, so believe it's a little bit more damage if I do it this way. Feels good. Feels good. Do this. Right, feels good. Don't know if that's quite lethal. Okay, it was, thank God. Okay. That's how you beat them when they gain absurd amounts of armor. Like, I had an 18 damage overkill, which means if he would have gained armor off the branching paths, and then he had played the second branching paths, we still had lethal. Oh, such a hard matchup. I shouldn't say hard. I do think the Pillager Rogue is favored, but sometimes, depending on their draw, you have to play a little bit more conservatively. The matchups when playing against a Druid that are like super, I hate saying easy because I don't think the matchups are necessarily easy. Are the matchups where they have are the matchups where they ramp you in the early game? Those matchups are typically significantly easier. I can mull this. Shitload of card draw and the Pillager in hand. I feel confident mulling to this. Okay, it's Control Priest or it's Aggro Priest. Either way, I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of the matchup. This is looking like a turn 4 Coin Shroud Swindle. That's what it's looking like from here. If I top deck a prep, that would be ideal. Because I don't like throwing away my coin this early on. Okay, well. I hope he doesn't have the second one, I guess. Because this turn I can go Prep, Swindle, Shroud, which draws me 4 cards, puts me up to 9 cards in hand. 9 cards for 5 minions. Not bad. Damn, his start's actually kind of nuts. If he had a 1-drop pirate, his start would have like won him the game. Alright, well. As long as those 3 minions are Pillager, Scab, and Mailbox Answer, we have lethal in the next turn. I guess I actually need a couple other cards, but pretty darn close enough. Shadow Step is one of those cards. This will be another game where I'm going to lose because I don't have... I don't really want to hit this, but I feel like I have to. Does this feel like another game I might just lose the game because I don't have Scab? At least this time I have Mailbox Dancer. On my turn, I'm going to go Secret Passage. The Secret Passage can find me Evasion. Unless I draw Evasion for turn. If I draw Evasion for turn, I'm going to play Evasion into Gone Fishing. And then if I miss on that, I'm probably just concede. Unless I hit second Evasion. I should have just gone for this. I miss on the Evasion? Are you serious? That was so bad. Well, you hit Prep Evasion. I missed on it again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm exact C's dead. That is bullshit. Actually bullshit. I guess I shouldn't have played all my digging cards. Didn't make sense to. Oh well. Getting cucked by bullshit. What else is new? Or I should have taken the SI7 extortion and killed off something. I can't climb, man. I'm like hard stuck D2. It's so frustrating. If I would have hit... And there were so many cards I could have hit that game where I actually would have just won. It's so So unfortunate. I hate this where I'm just like winning 2 games and then losing 2 games. Or like win one, lose one, win one, lose one. It's so bad. Okay. Mull these 2, keep the pillager. You always keep combo pieces because your goal is to go off as fast as possible. If you start mulling all your combo pieces, you'll notice that it's so much harder to win because you have to draw so many more cards. Yes, if I mull this, I get 1 more card in my opener. Yeah, that's fine. But 1 more card in your opener doesn't actually lead to much overall. You would rather put it at the bottom, or you'd rather keep it in your hand, and this way you can draw into that card, and then you don't have to draw as many minions. Like, piling this deck properly is actually straight up science. Do that there. I have the worst possible minions from the deck in the hand right now. You don't want to see double pillager, because if you get double ratted, you just instantly lose. You don't want to see that card because it's really bad. 6. I avoided every single piece of draw in the deck. Go figure. I want to play this into this to ideally find Shadow Step. That's like super greedy. Fuck it, YOLO. If I miss, I miss. I missed. That's fine. I still have 1 draw, I guess, at it. How greedy can one person be? 13. That's a 2 and 13. Oh well. Well, I lose my mailbox answer. Feels bad, man. Well, that was dumb of me. That was me wanting to play to the Omega greediest level. And I got punished for it. See, that's something you guys should not do. You shouldn't try to limit test with this card. Unless he's dumb and he doesn't trade into it, in which case, I'm an actual god gamer. He's going Mutinous next turn. And the only thing he can point out is that. Damn it, he's not gonna be... He doesn't want to test Fate. Can't coin Mutinous. This matchup has just gotten very hard to win. Play around Mutinous a little bit. So 1 in 5 where he eats that. And if he doesn't eat that, I mean, we have other angles that allow us to win. Does Mutinous now cost 3 mana? No, costs 5 mana. So it takes up his entire turn to do it. Okay, so that's not a Mutinous. That's really, really good for me. I should win the game unless he has second rat. That is an angle where I could lose the game still. Any 0-cost spell would be very, very appreciated game. Prep coin. Prep is probably the best one if I'm being honest. Prep this. 2 mana for this. Coin. I had a couple angles that I could bounce things and go back off with the potion, but that's just the easiest one, is that. Okay. So beat one dirty rat. Maybe let's not be hard stuck again. Let's finally make it to D1. Alright, D1, let's go. 2 more games, and we make it to D1. Alright. Druid should be a favorable matchup. Let's not draw like complete trash. You have the coin, so I don't like keeping the coin if I have the coin. That's at least my take, is typically if I have a coin, I will mull it, unless the rest of my hand is like potential at turn 4 combo. In which case, I will hold on to it. Because for turn 4 combo, you kind of need double coin, so I don't mind holding on to it in that exact scenario. But the hand we had, we were mulling the rest of it, so it's okay to mull the coin. Again, this deck takes so much getting used to play properly. I will not lie to you. If you expect to pick this up and then just start winning every single game you play, that was the worst discount in my possible hand. 3 cards were better than it. Oh well. It was also just a really, really bad draw. I'm gonna wait till next turn to go off. On next turn, I can go coin, swindle, gone fishing, which is not the worst play, but it's not the best play. It's just an okay play. That's a really, really early Oaken summons. I don't like that. I actually would rather use the prep here. It's a little bit less mana efficient, but overall, I'm fairly certain it's better for me. Don't really want the other cards at the bottom of my library. I just want to play this. Nine cards, 2 minions. That is not good. Next time we can go door. We can go door into gone fishing off the shadow. Oh, is he playing the deck I think he's playing? Believe he is. Okay, I can win without the cards. Okay, I can win without Mailbox Answer. It's harder, but it's doable. I don't want to take this to guarantee draw it. I'll draw the last minions in my deck. Yeah, it's the safest place to do this. Now I have all the minions that I would have in my hand. So now I just need to slowly replace the garbage cards in my hand with more playable cards. Like more cards that cost 0, basically. That was a really, really unfortunate burn for me. Shadow Step is insane. Okay. This. 9. I'm contemplating playing this because most of my spells are like very low cost. So getting like Shadow Demise coin is not bad here, which is why I'm more fine going with this here. So I have to do a lot of damage. So yeah. I have to do a lot of damage, which would be no problem. Okay. I got the Shadow Demise coin, which is what I wanted. Fuck, I forgot how many cards I threw away. Okay, I'll just do this. He knows I have the Shadow in hand. I have no choice but to go off this turn. Ideally, I draw coin. Coin is the best draw in my deck here. Coin or Shadow Step, but Shadow Step is a little bit weaker. If I draw coin... If I draw coin, I have a mental turn. Is why it's fine. Okay, well... That's fine. I didn't need those cards anyways. I'm going for it. I believe it's lethal. If not, it's pretty darn close. Where's my shark? Shark for one, this for this. Mouse. Mouse. My mouse just glitched out there. That was not pleasant. This. This. Shadow step this. Play on this. Play this. Shadow step this. Play this. Well, I guess we just hope that this was... Okay, there we go. We got there. Okay, sorry about that. My brain... Again, Druid is a semi-favorable matchup. He was at, what, 55 health there or something like that? Still managed to get there on curve, and he burnt us a whole bunch of our cards. Oh, hard matchup, hard matchup. I have to use all my brain power. So much brain power is being used right now. Oh, it's rough. It's so rough. Sometimes playing this deck is actually just super mentally taxing. That's why I like the deck, if I'm being honest. I wish I could find a deck in Magic that made me feel this way. Like, it actually made me feel mentally challenged. For right now, all the decks I'm playing in Magic feel like, well, this seems like a pile of RNG. Let's go for it. Which is weird because I hate RNG in Hearthstone, but I don't mind it in Magic. I've been having like so much fun playing like Glimpse combo in Modern, where quite literally the main card of your deck takes all the cards you have on your board, shuffles them into your deck, then you reveal that many cards, and you put all, like, basically all like cards that sit on the battlefield onto the battlefield, and the rest go to the bottom of your deck. It's like super, super fun. What's TPS? I don't personally play Legacy. TPS. What is this? Oh, is this Storm? Oh, it's Adnaz Storm, right? Is it just Adnaz? Okay, I need to focus on the game. The perfect storm, okay. Alright, this is the play here. I've actually been meaning to try Song of Creation Storm in Modern, because that seems like a very fun pile of cards to play. But I'm missing the Pact of Negations, and foil Pact of Negations are impossible to find where I live right now. Because where I live, there are a lot of Amulet players. Like, I mean, I used to be an Amulet player until they murdered my boy. No, I personally think Amulets are like really, really bad right now in Modern. Even with the new card they added, the Mycosynth Garden or whatever, it's still a really, really bad deck, unfortunately. As much as I love it, and as much as all the pros say the deck is broken and it's going to get nerfed or banned or whatever, personally think those people are wrong. I am incapable of high rolling a Scab today. Kind of annoying. But yeah, no. What was I saying? I was saying something about Amulet. It's okay. Here I just top deck Scab, and it will let me think about what I wanted to say. Oh yeah, and in the new Amulet list, you're currently playing between 2 and 4 packs. So, yeah. Give me Scab. That is not Scab. That is also not Scab. I got punished by playing that. Because of this. Played 2 cards. I don't want to draw this, so I'm just going to play this here. Yes, I got punished because this could have been scam. Instead, I have a Shroud of Concealment in my hand. Yeah, I know, that's Shadow Step. I mean, to be fair, Shadow Step is not bad either. I do 34 damage from out of pocket with this hand. Not quite. If I had second Shadow Step, I get pretty darn close, actually. There's just a lot of mana I can generate. You can generate 9 additional mana after playing, actually, is this? Don't rat me, bro. Don't rat me, bro. It's not rat. Hold up. If I top deck, how often do I Shark on 4? I never run out Shark on 4. I think it's really, really bad. So many decks right now have just RNG ways of dealing with it that I don't think it's worth risking it, personally. Like for me, I typically just try to go for the OTK in one turn. How much mana can I actually generate? Hold up. One, so I go Shark, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not quite enough. Oh my god, my brain is hurting. Okay, I don't think there's a way where I get it out of pocket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I need Scab now. Because he played that, I absolutely need Scab. There's so many draws in my deck that get me there. Just give me the Scab. Come on, game. Don't cuck me again. Don't make me lose a game as I just missed on Scab for the 10th time today. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose the games I missed on Scab again, aren't I? I clicked on his minion. I took 1 damage too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I threw the game. I potentially lost the game there because I took 1 damage. Thank god I didn't. This is +2 mana. I guess I just have to go for it. No Scab sucks, but what can you do? Feels good. I believe I'm 1 mana. Am I 1 mana off, or do I have exactly enough? I think I might actually have exactly enough, or even 1 mana too many. Don't know if I can quite get there. Game? Oh my god, who needs Scab? Who needs Scab when you're actually just a god gamer? Oh my god. My head. See, like, even against classes like this, you never know what they're holding, and like him having the 5/6 there would have just killed my Shark, which is why I don't like going Shark on 4. I don't think it's ever really the play. It's also never really the play because you could typically just get there on 5 as long as you have a coin Scab gets there also on 5. So there's no point of playing the Shark on 4, if that makes sense. Oh my god. Okay. You know, I would try this deck, the Storm deck, if I had the Lion's Eye Diamonds and the Underground Sea and the Volk. Another Mage. Right as I hit Diamond 1, I hit Mage. Go figure. It's a hard maul. This deck is actually super interesting. Secret Mage again. Man. Oh, it's not Secret Mage, it's the 40 card, this thing. You can beat Ice Block. You have to pray for no Ice Blocking to kill you. That's what you actually have to pray for. I've beaten Ice Block a whole bunch of times. I have videos on the channel where I've beaten Ice Block, but I'm just gonna play it this turn. Okay, beautiful. Draw 3 more minions, which is the rest of my minions next turn. Okay, well, as long as I draw a coin, I should be fine. Just need to find a coin. That is not coin. That is basically a coin, but I have to go off a turn later. Actually, no, with Shadow Step, it doesn't matter. This should just be lethal this turn. Yeah. If he doesn't have block, it's lethal this turn. If he has block, I'm screwed, but what can you do? Oh, no block. Okay, well, he dies. That was a fun game for him, I think. I believe he had fun. I think right now he's trying to think, do I go for the block or not? You should have went for the block, bro. Let's prep out a coin so we just have a little bit more money, you know? You always gotta prep out your coins. Alright. Pretty easy game. See, I would have went for that anyways on 5 and just forced him to have the second block, which is how you play that matchup. You basically need to force them to have everything on curve, or else they just typically lose the game. Yeah. Alright, 2 more games. I'm grabbing a beverage real quick, don't mind me. I want a Pepsi or a Coke. I want water. That is mustard. That is not water. This is water. I swear I'm not actually just drinking mustard straight out of the container. Priest is a meh matchup. I'm gonna keep that. All both of those. Try and find the better draw spells. Better draw spell. control. Knowing every single deck in the meta as well helps a lot playing this deck. Oh no, it's combo. I mean, I guess it could still be control, but I have a stinking suspicion it is combo. Okay, so we play this here. Culture is a fine draw. So next turn we go Secret Passage. All right, hear me out. We're God Gamers. We draw Shroud and nothing and other spells. And then we kill him the turn after. These were not Shroud. I was lied to by Game. Game hates me, confirmed. I have 2 draws still at Shroud. That is not Shroud. That is not Shroud. That is not Shroud. I should have played this one. Whoops. That's a little bit my bad. I don't remember how many cards I had in hand, which is why that was problematic. Okay, only 9. Oh. Okay, there's a whole bunch of top decks that are actually just good enough. Top deck Spirit of the Shark, it's good enough. Top deck Swindle, 50% of the time it's just good enough. Top deck Shroud. Coin Prep Shroud. Shroud is also just good enough. Or my opponent could just concede. I didn't quite have lethal yet, but I was pretty darn close. I was a shark away. Alright. Is my 100th win with this iteration of the deck going to be our legend game? Let's see. Let's see. 100 wins and legend? Let's hope for that. Just give me an easy matchup. I don't typically like hitting easy matchups, because I do like it when I have to use my brain, but at the same time, sometimes it's pretty nice to just have an easy matchup. Also, partially because I really want to go play some Battlegrounds. I've actually been loving Battlegrounds recently. Like, I go through, like, different feelings of I either really, really like Battlegrounds or I really, really hate Battlegrounds. And typically when I really, really hate Battlegrounds, I'll pick to play any game that's not Battlegrounds, basically, like, but right now I am fairly happy with the state of Battlegrounds, so yeah. Hopefully we can hit it. Hopefully we can find a game. Jesus. Hopefully we can find a Gamus. Let's go for legend. Yeah, 1 game away. Okay, is my client broken? Yeah. Okay. Hopefully don't have to reset the client. Okay. No mage. Easy matchup. Okay. Well, not easy, but a matchup nonetheless. It's really, really good. Fine. This whole hand's fine. Well, could be big. That's pretty good if it is big. I'm going for Coin Swindle, Gone Fishing, into Shroud the turn after. Yeah, that's also not bad. Prep is pretty solid here as well. Gone Fishing, it's Shadow Step, right? It's Shadow Step or it's Secret Passage, but I think Shadow Step is slightly better. Alright. 4 minions left in our deck. Hopefully we can find them in the near future. Not Illuminate. Slowish pick. It's pretty good for us. 8 cards in hand, so this brings us up to 9. Alright. Start looking for lethal. We have lethal if he hits Neptulon. Fairly convinced. We have a lot of fucking damage in hand. Okay. Interesting card to be playing. Actually, no, I guess that kind of makes sense, actually. Yeah, the more I'm thinking about it, the more it makes sense to be playing Identity Thief in that deck. That's not a bad draw. We can actually develop that fairly safely here, which is pretty nice. Idle. The Blood of Gin. Villager. We need 1 more mana. Trying to debate if I want to throw away this prep or not. No, I have lethal if I don't throw it away, so it's fine not to. I actually have an easier time at lethal if I don't throw it away, is the reason why you hold on to it here. So I could go prep. Okay. Believe this is lethal. If I can do math properly, this is lethal. If not, alright, not waste anyone's time. We just go for it. Easy. And we're legend. Our 100th win with this iteration of the deck is also the game that brings us legend. And we're hit it at... Oh my god, what is that rank? Oh, I thought I was good at the game. Oh, I am so delusional, apparently. That is disheartening. Really entered us in at 700? Congratulations, thank you. Ugh. I'm like disappointed in myself. The rank is awful. For the amount of time I play this game, I don't think I should be hitting that rank. Alright, now let's play a game or two of Battlegrounds and then I'll hop off. I still have to go edit and upload the video for today, I guess. The one that comes out in less than 4 hours. So, yeah. Thank you. I'm glad that I hit the legend, but I need to work on that rank. I know it sounds weird to be like, oh, legend's like as high as you can go, right? But 700, man. It's been so long since I've entered that low. Like last season, I think I entered at like actually like 210 or something like that. The season before that, I entered at like 180. So like 700. To be fair, I also entered in like the first 4 days for the last 2 seasons, but this is like really, really unfortunate. Dragon, Murloc, Nagas, Quillboars, Undead. What would you guys like to see? Because generally here I'm okay with like 3 out of 4 of the choices. I'm okay with Reno, Hooktusk, Vol'jin. I'm not confident on Daryl anymore. Daryl used to be my favorite hero, but I'm not good with him anymore. I want to say it's Reno, but Hooktusk is so good. There's one... There's only one econ. If there was more econ units, I would have went with Hooktusk. But I think with only one, it's a little bit better to hold off. I was hoping to hit this guy, the Shell Collector. He's really good with Reno. Or sorry, if I was Hooktusk, I would have had to hit Shell Collector because it is the best one to hit. I also just want to hit it because it's like genuinely one of the best minions you can actually hit overall. So I like it a lot. Alright. At least now I don't have to worry about hitting Legend anymore. I'm like really busy for the rest of the month. My midterms are coming up and whatnot. So I'm very glad that I hit it now, and this way I don't have to worry about it. Like I could like focus more on my studies and whatnot for the rest of the month. As much as I don't want to, and I'd rather just play Hearthstone. Or just card games in general. My brother's actually coming back this weekend. So that's kind of hype. I have a brother that lives like 12 hours away. Or 15 hours away. Something like that, drive-wise. So he's coming back for the weekend to buy a new car. He's coming back with his roommate. Kind of hyped for that. It is going to mean I'm going to get to play some Magic with him while he's here. And we're going to be able to vibe. Potentially play some more Sly Cooper. Well, he was here for the holidays, and we played through all of Sly 1 and 2, and Bayo 1. So I think while he's back, we might play through Sly 3. And then after that, I'll have to find a copy of Sly 4 for the next time he comes back. I want to buy this just because I'm really greedy, and I do really like this card. The right place, the Ashen, or the Risen Rider. I'm gonna play safe. As much as I want to buy this, this is a little bit safer. But yeah. I'm actually really excited to play Sly 3. Sly 1 and 2 were like some of the best games I've played in a while, and they're like old games. For those who don't know, Sly Cooper was a game series released on the PS2 with a re-release on PS3 as the HD collection. I believe it's made by... I don't want to lie and say it's Insomniac, but Sly Cooper. Sucker Punch. I was wrong. It is, in fact, developed by Sucker Punch Games. It's a very good game. It's like the first game. Imagine if like a spy game gets mixed with Crash Bandicoot. I think it's the best way to explain it. And it's really fun. And then the second game was more like a really good storytelling game. And I like it because it's also one of the few games I've played. This is an awful shop. It's one of the few games where the good guy doesn't always win. I know that sounds weird, but the good guy doesn't always win in the game. And I found that like really refreshing. You know, like you typically play a game, right? You play through Bayonetta, and like, yes, the main bad, actually Bayonetta is like a fairly bad example, but or you play like Mario, right? And you know exactly what's gonna happen. Where Mario, by the end of the game, you won't actually lose to Bowser. He'll stop you a couple times, but like in Sly 2, at one point one of the bad guys escapes and you don't catch him. And then you have to go track him down somewhere else. But he almost gets, like, he basically gets you arrested. And it's like really cool. And like the storytelling in that game is phenomenal. Would highly recommend checking it out. I was actually debating if I had recorded the gameplay. I was actually debating making a game review on it because I had so much fun playing it that I thought it would just be fun to do a game review. But honestly, I have so many video ideas. Volume? What do you mean volume? Am I too loud? Am I too quiet? I hope I'm not too loud. I'm not trying to be too loud. Um, but yeah. Fuck, what was I saying? I got distracted. My brain doesn't work at all. What was I saying? I know I was talking about Sly. um oh yeah, I was thinking about making a game review. No, I said that. Oh yeah, I have two longer form factor videos I want to make. One of them is taking me a while just because I'm not exactly sure how I want to structure it, and the other one I actually talked about yesterday on stream. I want to make a video with my opinions of the state of Wild, like of the whole Wild format and whatnot. But I want to see. I'm gonna wait to see how the mini set affects everything first, because I think that the mini set might have some impact. I think that there's some really cool cards in the mini set. That is super unfortunate. So I want to see if those are going to change how everything works and what decks are popular and whatnot. But that's just something I'm gonna have to wait and see. Yeah. Also, am I too loud? Okay, I don't think I'm too loud. At least I hope I'm not being too loud. This is really good here. Bring this a little bit further to the back. Buy this. Sell, buy, roll. I'm not going to be going Quillbores, but I think for right now this is fairly good. Reason for this was I'm gonna probably sell this for this, and then I'm gonna probably be able to level, and then ideally find one of the two triples, and then go for a 6-drop. Actually, this isn't cost 6. I'm at 9. Is there a way I'm able to buy these two? Because both of those are not bad. This is like extra taunt. But no, I think it's just gonna be probably buy this. Buy this and vibe. Um yeah. 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 Alright. But yeah. Also, are you guys interested in seeing more games than just Hearthstone? Because I play a lot of games, and I mean, I don't only play PC games. I have a multi-$1,000 Switch collection, like, right next to me. I have, like, even rare titles in my collection. I have Celeste physical copy. That's an expensive... That is an expensive game. It's a good game, though, but expensive. See, that's how you farm blood gems, boys. That's actually so many blood gems. That's super good. I don't think I'm gonna go Quillbores this game, but who knows? I haven't attempted to sell to buy this. I think it's just sell this and roll. You're down with Switch too? That is good to know. That is actually really good to know. Because I'm like recently I mean, I don't think it's necessarily that good of a game actually to play on stream, but I've recently been playing through a lot of Fire Emblem. Yesterday I played like 5 hours of Fire Emblem, the new one, Fire Emblem Engage, and I advanced the story 0%. I just played like I did the side content in that game, and the side content, like legitimately, 5 hours went by super quickly, and like I was like, bro, what? Didn't advance the story at all, but man, is that game good. Again, it's really refreshing to pick up a game and have the side content be just as fun as the main content, because like the side content in the game is more of the main content. But yeah, if you guys have never played Fire Emblem, I would highly recommend the new one. It's a lot of fun. I just think Fire Emblem is a great game in general, if I'm being honest. It's one of my favorite game franchises of all time. I don't want to freeze for this Elise. Because I can go level, sell, buy Elise next turn. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. Level, sell, buy Elise, roll, get a 6-drop, make my 6-drop golden depending what it is. So like, we're super huge, I feel, like, actually mental how big we are right now. Hit any of the smaller guys. That's not one of the smaller guys. I want to farm more blood gems, man. Unfortunate. I was hoping I would hit the bigger one and then that one would hit there. He'd take an additional 3 damage. We're actually in a really, really good position right now. Like this. This just means we could get a guaranteed triple next turn. From this position, depending what I hit, if I hit an Agam, I might attempt, like if I hit Agam, Blanchy, Murmuron, I might try to like switch these out for those and then go Quillbores with this stuff. Like get like some taunts and then go this guy, make the Agam golden and just try to scale like that. And go undead, but also like if I hit Nomi, I'm gonna attempt to transition elementals. Oh wait, no, elementals are not the game. Why is no? Oh, Nomi's in the game because Magma Lock is technically an elemental. If I hit Bran, I'm gonna attempt to go Murlocs because Golden Bran with Murlocs is insanely good. Nothing on 5 will really give me vibes to go Dragons. I guess the only way I go Dragons if my first shop is like Terra promo, then I could be talked into going Dragons. I don't think I'm gonna go Dragons though. Quillbores, it's a possibility to transition this into Menagerie and then get Theos. Like that is a possibility. Undead is also fairly likely, but I want to go with the most likely is probably Murlocs. Hit Bran, go Murlocs. Just steal the game for not really trying, because that's how Murlocs play. Yeah. Okay. Like, see, this is insane how large we are in comparison to our opponents. Like, I've done nothing but level for the last 3 turns, I feel, and I'm still winning. Like, this is insane. Like, oh my god, I want to go Murloc so badly. Screw it. Oh, never mind. This is just a Quill angle. 100% this is just a Quill angle. I guess I just wasted a whole bunch of gold on these guys. Of course. Screw it, I'm going Quillbores. You guys can't stop me. You guys ain't my dad. Buy this, get a triple. Ideally, I guess hit Charlie. Charlie's probably the best triple to go for Quills. Oh, actually, I think with this, you try to go... Oh, that doesn't work. Do I go... Do I go Quillbores? Is that actually the answer? It's like, once I sell these, this is like 0 scaling is the problem. Hmm. It's actually 0 scaling. Trying to think what the play is here. Oh, he's huge. He got super lucky and hit 2 of these in the same shop, I feel. Oh no, they're in 2 separate shops, but that's still like insanely good for him. It's actually filthy. It's gonna take 8 probably. 8 to 13. 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my god, that's 12 damage. That's not good for me. It's really good. I think it's transition to this. Never mind. I think it's not even good here, actually. Like, at all. Screw it. I'm trying going a build I've never gone before. Throw that there. Let's throw that there. Sell this. Let's do this. Now I hit the triple. Go figure. I want to just hit a triple of one of my minions. Hopefully hit, again, Charlie, and then go a Charlie build. I want a position like this to try and get the 4 blood gems. Continue scaling this up. I shouldn't have sold, actually. I should have sold Theo, because if I hit gem transfer, I could still I could have gem transferred Menagerie, which would have been pretty good. The Menagerie minions would most likely be this. And balls. Blanchy. Ball Blanchy. Something like that. Something that I have to get creative with, if I'm being honest. Because this is actually not even a very good Menagerie lobby at all. Sadly. What can you do? Okay. We win this round. Hopefully someone dies here. I doubt someone's gonna die, but Finley was real strong. Finley lost. Isn't that the guy who just... Oh, no. Oh, sorry. Who was it? Flurg. Flurg was really, really strong. And yeah, he got by Rafam? Oh, well, I'm just dead. Those are not great. I think I just donkey roll for a triple. Take the gem transfer, though. I'm gonna die without ever having used my hero power, aren't I? I can see the future. 2020 vision, see the future. Look like the crown do fit. Okay. Well, it was fun while I was still alive. Debating selling this to transfer to this, so this way I have one really, really large unit, but I don't think that is correct yet. And I have to take 13 to, or 30 to die here. I'm fairly confident to say I'm able to survive one hit, and then hopefully one of these two guys die. That way I at least end top 4. As you can see, I put a little bit of Battlegrounds today. Not that I did not do too good. I threw like a whole bunch of these games. This game, or this game, I threw because I froze a Bran with my Maiev hero power, and it legitimately lost me the game, which was very, very unfortunate. I have odds at dying here. Excuse me? Six, 10. Actually ridiculous. Well, donkey roll for my triple. Hit 2 of them at once. Give me a playable minion, please. No, these are playable. Oh, I forgot to play my things on this. Whoops, that was kind of bad on my part. I kind of threw there. Whoops. If I would have played that on there, this had +6/+6 on top of this. 75. That's like pretty good, especially when it has double D shield. Yeah, at least I didn't die without using my hero power. I have to look at the positives. I still have my hero power. Man, this is the one thing I hate about streaming Battlegrounds is I often just don't know what to say. Like, I don't know what to say here. Snipe one of the big guys? Oh, shoot, he's not golden yet. I don't know why I thought he was golden. Oh, that's super bad. Super unfortunate. Go left. That's a really bad hit. That's a fairly bad hit. Unfortunate. Those are some bad hits, but what can you do? Did Finley die as well? Okay. At least we got tied for third, so +30 is not the end of the world. Overall, that's actually pretty solid. Anyways. How about let's open some packs? Actually, I'm gonna hold off on opening some packs. I'm gonna hold off on opening some packs for one reason. I want to do it in the next video because I just noticed in these patch notes. I noticed this actually on Twitter. I didn't notice it myself. These. And as much as I hate patches, but I love Zola, I want to finish these two sets, I think, now before I finish GVG. Because there's nothing, you don't get anything for GVG. Versus those you actually do. So I think... Actually, let me see what my completion is on those two sets. It shouldn't be high because that was way back before I bought all the packs. I will get to the right menu eventually. So come down here. First one is LOE. I'm missing 4 cards, which I have to craft. The other one was Mean Streets for patches. So I'm missing a couple cards here. Most of them are legendaries. And one was Zola. No, Zola with Kobolds and Catacombs. Kobolds and Catacombs, I'm only missing 5 or 7. So I think I'm gonna do Kobolds first, and then I'm gonna do Mean Streets, and I'm gonna craft the cards for. Actually, why don't we do that now? No, let's screw it. If I have enough gold, LOE. What am I missing from this? It can't be the legendaries. Maybe Rafam, but I think it's gonna be epics. Not even 2 rares. Let's do that. I guess I only had to craft 1. Oh, I wanted to craft this guy anyways. I don't want to upgrade them. Oh. Screw it. I guess I didn't have to craft 2 of those. I did just use so much dust. Also, I don't even know if it's out yet. Do I get... I don't get my Reno yet. Well. Oh well. Just threw away like 4,000 dust right before a new set comes out. Oh well. What can you do? I don't regret it. I want the golden or the diamond Reno. Once I get the diamond Reno, there's gonna be like a week straight of me doing nothing but playing Reno decks probably. Just to flex the golden Reno. But we also increased our completion by 1%. So, yeah. Give me my Reno. Man, this one's gonna be awful to do. Look how many cards I'm still missing. It's like 50 cards. Oh, the pain. Anyways, today was a successful stream. We hit Diamond, or Legend, not Diamond. Thank God we did not hit Diamond. We hit Legend. We did it playing with Pillager Rogue. We hit 100 wins on this version of Pillager Rogue. Where's my Rogue? 177. 56% win rate. Pretty good. I know for a fact in this I probably threw like 5 of these losses plus, where I just missequenced my cards and whatnot. Really dumb plays. I know for a fact there's one where I was limit testing, and there's one where I had to go AFK because family shit came up. So I guess 75, but I'm gonna count it as 77. But yeah, I mean I'm happy with that. Anyways, with all that being said, I hope everyone enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to like and subscribe as always, because you can like streams here on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch, on Twitter. I probably won't be streaming on Twitch anymore, but just in case I ever go back there, follow me over there as well. And yeah, anyways, with all that being said, I'll see you guys all either in the next video or on the next stream. Alright guys, I'll try to stream soon. Maybe not, it's probably not gonna be tomorrow. I'm like super busy, and I know it's not me the next day. Maybe Thursday. Probably not Thursday. I have to wake up 6 o'clock next morning. The next one is probably gonna be next Sunday. But yeah. Anyways, with all that being said, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Alright guys? Peace.